Welcome back, everybody, to the channel, to the race, to the show, to all of this. I guess is the best way to say it. Thank you all so much for stopping by today. I hope that this is an enjoyable video, an enjoyable season finale. I genuinely do. I've really been looking forward to recording this race, partially because I really like Laguna Seca, and partially because we are finally putting a close to this GT4 season. So it's been a little bit of a crazy season, some ups and downs, but this is it, the finale. So if you are new here, I would appreciate if you drop a like and a subscription down below so you don't miss any of the action in any upcoming seasons or anything else I may post on this video. This is race 6 of 6 in the GT4 series at Laguna. And if you haven't watched the first 5 races or the previous, 4 seasons I think that came before this, please make sure you go check those out. It'll kind of set the stage for how we got here today. Hopefully it entertains you. So that's the goal of all this. Any weird mic issues, I apologize. Not really something I can fix, unfortunately. I've tried some things, and I think it's a little bit better, but still not the perfect mic setup like a professional or anything, so I apologize about that. Usual race format if you are new here today. One single lap queue, which we will have coming up here shortly on my out lap, and then a 25-minute race. And then after this race, since it is the season finale, I'll kind of recap the season, preview what's coming up next, like in English, I promise. And we'll kind of look forward to what's next on the career ladder here coming up. So hopefully that's something good to look forward to. Apart from that, I don't really know what else I can say here. We have a nice championship lead coming into this race. 7 or 8 points? I think 7 points, maybe 8 points. Anyways, we gotta finish like 7th or 8th or so. Shouldn't be a problem to lock up this championship. I expect to have decent pace here. Maybe not the best pace, but good enough. And then we'll kind of look at what's to come next after this and preview what's coming up in the next series and kind of some different opportunities. So if you haven't watched my previous video to this one, and you are watching this around this time of release, Happy New Year. Happy, 2022 we're in now? I gotta think back. 2022, so hope everybody had a good New Year, good holiday season, and if you're in somewhere with snow, continue to be driving safe and taking care of yourself. I know here in Wisconsin it's brutal, so that's what's up. But I think that's all the pre-stuff we have to go over, or I choose to go over, so start the single Q lap. Use all that runoff. That's not a 1X anymore, so that's nice, especially from my Pontiac adventures around here, and see how we do on this Q lap. So we'll use 5th gear here, should be good. Usual brake zone. Worked mostly well, so we'll keep that in mind there. A little bit slippery on the braking, so maybe once the tires wear out, we may have some minor issues with that, but we're all good for now. Got in there decently, just trying not to overdo it. We can really shoot ourselves in the foot here if we start at the back, so not a whole lot to gain here for us in this race. Gotta play it smooth, play it smart, and we should be okay, so. Just about get the car in there, come up to the kink here, and then up the Rahal straightaway to the corkscrew. This is going to be a tricky track to pass on, usually is in cars of a similar class. Especially as we get to faster cars here, my pedals are not cooperating. We'll have to pump those up here while we're setting this race up. Gas pedals not liking it right now. Cold pedals, I tell you. Pedals are absolute junk, but that's okay. We'll deal with it. Anyways, definitely a little bit of a tricky track to pass on unless you have a big pace advantage or there's a mistake or something. We don't really expect too much out of the AI, so we'll have to hope for a good Q lap and to run well. So we should be okay. That was an okay lap, good enough. Make sure everything's working correctly. Small lap there, 32.41. No idea if that's any good. As usual, we did not run any practice, but that's okay. Who needs it? Appears that's pretty good. We're currently at 3:10, so they'll set us up a nice start. At least that's what we wanted. So check that the stream is working correctly. It appears to be, and we'll get rocking here. So like I said, 25-minute race, you do the math, 18 laps or so, 17, 18 laps, and that'll be what we got here. All right. Wow, Lakers, jeez. All right, here we go. Forgot to pump up the gas, so whatever, it's fine. It'll work itself out. These puppies heated up. It's worked well for us in the past, getting ahead early, doing well, and then kind of dealing with the tire fall off at the end of the race. So continue to do that here. A little bit of an interesting, tricky pit road situation here where the pace car pulls, so we'll see if we can maximize that opportunity here. Of course, Nick is second in points, our main competition, so if we can just keep near him, even if he gets ahead or gets away. Don't expect it, but I've seen weird stuff, mistakes by me. We saw at Road America and Mazda, so see what we can do here. Should be okay. Alright. The puppy's nice and heated up here. Shouldn't be any pressure, any drama. Nothing going on. 25 smooth minutes, and we will end up being the champs. So if we can just get that done, that would be excellente. Alright. Of course, going through the corkscrew double wide slowly is a little bit weird. It's one of those corners where you're going so slow through that race speed that sometimes you get it wrong going slow because you think you're just coasting in there and you go flying there. The actual corner speed. It's a little bit like Macau in that regard. It's like something you would find at a street circuit like that. Just a wild corner that doesn't really make a lot of sense. So, see if we can get through here nicely. You're going to have to get on the brakes very, very hard. Stay well to driver's left. Here's that we've gotten through there okay. Everybody behind us a little bit spread here. Come down the hill. Second to last corner. Go with the third gear start, it looks like here, based on pace car speed, even though we're going to be in the middle of the corner when we go. And we'll go with second, and we'll use that last corner there as kind of an advantage for us. Nice and slowed down there. And we'll go hard off the last corner, so good jump for us there. Green flag is out, 25 minutes, but we gotta survive. Taking advantage of that last corner, kind of where the start line is. We'll back up the brake zone a little bit from where we were in their Q lap. Just to be a little bit safer. Still a big slide on the cold tires for the rear end there on entry. Not a problem. There we go. Okay. Everything's starting to come up to temperature and pressure and normal operation here. We can get in a little bit of a rhythm. Great run actually by JKR. I know he's up in the points, but some other guys, Richard and Randy, have had issues. Otherwise, he probably wouldn't be as far up in the points. But still good to see him up in P3. Good run. Checked out about a second and a half here from where Nick's at currently, so that's encouraging. We saw some of these races here. We just had incredible pace. Summit Point to be specific. So, a little bit of a slide there under braking. It's okay. We made it. Used to going in there in the Pontiac and just chucking the thing in there and it'll work, but not the case here today. No problem. Pedal's still giving me a little bit of issue. A little bit understeer there. We're trying not to run off the track. Just about getting things squared on the stretch. Pedal still being wanky. Wanky. I know what I'm trying to say. Don't copyright me there, whatever, YouTube, please. Alright, one down. A little bit deep in there again. See how the car is up there on the left going over the little crest towards turn 2 is what it really is. Not that first little kink is technically a corner here at Laguna. Not really. A little bit of an unnecessary upshift there, but you know, getting more speed. You know, there's not great in this car. It's not like a late model or something, so it's fine. We're still good. 2 seconds in hand so far already, so feeling good. Still good. Get up the hill, try to extend this gap a little bit, not below the corkscrew this time. X. That was not my best corner ever. It's fine. Alright. There we go. There we go. A little smoother. Nice solid exit there. Don't remember what our Q lap was already, but should be doing okay here at this point. Actually having to focus harder than I thought I would. It's not that difficult or I'm struggling or anything, just trying to put all the pieces together, worry about the pedals and everything, and still, you know, be consistent, put good laps together, not have anything going wrong. So that's more of what this is. Alright, up over 3 seconds now. We're probably about, I don't know, 3/4 of a second lap or so faster than the cars behind right now. So that's good. Good start. Good pace so far. So no pressure, and obviously the championship well within grasp at this pace. So a little bit of a slide into there, no problem. Alright. Alright, so I think I'll shut up as I usually do here and let you ride around the great Laguna Seca track for a lap in this BMW GT4 car. So enjoy. After I kind of botched the last corner, I was in a little bit deep and a little bit of a slide on exit, but happy with it for the most part, and did some looking at 30.5 there, a great lap actually, and as usual, try. No, we run with pretty good lap for the most part, so just about 5 seconds. So well in hand, comfortable. We can afford to just kind of chill out. I know it's not the most exciting thing ever, but I've really kind of meshed well with this car. I didn't think I would, sure I should say. Really kind of enjoyed it. It's not going to be something I regularly drive or, you know, or anything like that, but I've enjoyed it. It's nice to do something different. I don't think I'm terrible at it, but just a change, so it's fine. It's enjoyable. I definitely have enjoyed this season, even though we had to cut a race out because that much is unfortunate, but it's been good to run well and have good races, and it's been fun, so that's all that really matters. Championship is just icing on the cake. And who am I kidding? The championship is why we're all here, so it's great to get that too if we hold on here. So, alright, there we go. We are down just about a third of the way, yep, give or take. Another lap, we will definitely be a third of the way. So yeah, we'll look at 17 or 18 laps, looks like, depending on traffic, perhaps. About a 6-second gap. We go a little bit faster there, probably due to my last corner there. Down sub 130 and a third of a second. There's triple threes. We go through 3-1. I overshoot the hell out of turn 1. Just kind of power slide to get the thing pointed through there, which is fine. A lot of fun. Yeah, there we go. Just about get things stopped and turned in. I'm going to use the upshift there just for my own curiosity's sake, if it matters. I don't think it does. We're not on the chip very long, maybe half a second or a second, but it's fine. Just trying to back it down a little bit now that we're starting to burn tires off and get squirrely. Still pushing, but not, you know, reckless abandon, caution to the wind, hot lapping, so. A little more comfortable, a little higher temp. Now they start to go off the other way and fall off a little bit, so. Just something to keep in mind as we roll through here. Solid exit right there, so definitely a third of the way in now, and then a little bit even. So 17, 18 laps, like I said. Again, a little bit faster, 30, 20. About 8-second gap now, so great pace so far here. Very happy with it. Very happy with our performance. Obviously throughout the season, but I've enjoyed this car. I've learned, so that's what's important. Is I learned something doing this. So a little bit of curve there. These cars are actually a little bit high off the ground and fairly bouncy, so not gonna be a problem hitting these curbs. On the damn near flip sometimes and hit those curbs. Alright. There we go. Back up the rail straight away again. Okay, 9 seconds now the gap, so again a little bit of a boring race, none of those battles or draft trains or anything that we've seen at Daytona and some other places, but that's okay. Sometimes you get races like this. I know I'm a little bit of not the perfect example of this. The Formula 3 season might have been better from a viewer standpoint compared to this or the Mazda perhaps, but you know, especially in a car that I already feel somewhat comfortable with, and like I know a little bit of the ins and outs to get in it, and then, you know, races a lot in a short period of time. I just gain that confidence, and things tend to go my way. So it's been productive, and maybe not the most exciting thing ever, but hopefully what we have coming up next, I'll reveal here in about 15 or 20 minutes, will be a little more entertaining. So just a little bit of something different, hopefully, coming up. I mean, just barely on the chip there, so nothing to worry about as far as that between those short corners there. Under 30 seconds to the cars ahead, about 9 seconds to the cars behind. Still the same top 4 running order, as you can see down there in the relative. Dave, I guess, has just kind of closed up a little bit on Nick, down to less than a second between them for second place. So, interesting note, of course, you remember back to 1 week ago at Summit, Dale Jr. was actually able to pass Nick late in the going. Great run for Jr. Up to second place for him, so pushing Nick down another point, giving us a little bit more buffer here into this final race. Very comfortable, very flowing right now. It's not a lot of thinking or doing things like that or pushing right now. More just a nice flow, unintentional, I guess. But feeling comfortable at the moment, so that's good. Should be right about halfway, certainly after this lap. So maybe 17 laps is going to be the number. I guess we'll see. Probably about 17. That makes sense. We're just a little over minute 30 here, especially if we catch lap cars. Alex Gustafson's had a problem up ahead, so Looks like he will probably be the first one that we catch. He's a couple seconds behind the rest of the field at the moment. Spinner off from about 32nd place there. Now over 10 seconds back following pack, so at some point we'll have a nice overlap there where we're in traffic and they start to come back a little bit, but if they catch the traffic, they'll then, of course, be held up hopefully a little more than we were at the time, so. There we go, just about get the car through there. There we go, that's better. Alright, you can see cars at various points around the track here with the elevation changes, pretty cool. Just about keep the thing on track there, almost slide out a little deep. Just over 11 seconds, or sorry, 10 seconds. Just about 11 seconds, I can English again, I promise. Back to the rest of those guys behind, so still no worries. Down back into the 31s here at this point, so. See if we can crank out a couple more high 30s, or if we're done with that for the race. Of course, front tire's starting to go off, rear tire's starting to slide just a little bit. Yeah, I know I keep sometimes going to fourth there, sometimes leaving in third. I don't really know why. Just a memory thing, you know, usually. Geez, Justin, that was really bad. I don't know what happened there. Anyways, usually I, you know, pick one, but I guess in your brain you just shift every time you get to the top of the rev range, so that's why that keeps happening, so. If it bothers you, I apologize, but we're not in any pressure to make great lap time or anything at the moment, so. I don't know what's going on here, if my brakes are now being weirder, if I'm just driving like a dope, but either way, we'll just keep pushing on. Should be in fairly good shape still. Likely 7 laps to go here. If we get more than about 10.5 minutes at the line, it'll be 7 laps to go. We'll see where the timer's at. Oh yeah, we're well under that, so. We'll probably be 17 laps here. Alright, so 7 laps to go here on this great season. Just again, still about 10.5 second lead currently. A little bit of a slide there in the last downshift in the braking. All good, gathered it up, no problem. Again, a big slide on the rear brakes there. Again, if I cared or if we were battling or something, I'd dial some front brake into it, but it's fine for the moment. We're just cruising, so. Don't need to be messing with anything too much to find lap time. We've already done that job, so. Can't really get stopped in there. I don't know if I'm just not doing the same thing I've been doing for the first 8 laps or what, but it's all good, no worries. Front tire is definitely going off there. Quite hard to turn in. So, just gotta keep that in mind. Alright. There we go. You can just start to see cars up ahead. Christopher Bell has had a problem. He's back dropping through the field on pit road, actually. See him there on the left on pit road. And his, what appears to be a Cayman, I guess. A little better, sub 32 for me that time. Still there's a little bit of cars behind there. Not a problem, we're just still in cruise mode. We get down towards this here. Front tire's definitely starting to go a little bit now, so again, we can just kind of back off and give up some time. Even if we give up like a second and a half a lap, we're still going to be playing pretty good here to the guys behind, so no concerns. Gustafson up ahead, you can just see him here. We'll get a glimpse of him as we go through here up the hill. There he is up there. Just barely see the edge of him. We'll definitely see him coming out of the corkscrew and make up some more time here. If my gas pedal cooperates, that is. There he is. A little bit of sloppy driving here by me. Ianarelli's had a problem. Whereas he's sitting, he's over on driver's left, it looks like. Another problem for a Cayman. That looks like my best spin on corner exit there. It's a curious one. Definitely can see some of the traffic now. 5 laps to go here in this puppy. Yep, it's about right. 5 laps left, so just in cruise mode here. Already gotten by 1 lap car easily. That was Kevin, so freebie for us. Everybody else will have to navigate through him a little bit. Another big slide there. Still no incidents in this one. Clean race for the most part thus far, so that's good. We've had a couple of hip checks the last couple of races, but nothing major or damaging. Alright. Rolling okay here as we come up to the... Looks like a McLaren here for Gustafson. I would never remember. You'd think I'd remember. Oh, John West is actually over there. I never even saw him. It's fine. Never saw a dude over there on the sand trap. Sand trap? Gravel trap. This is wrong sport, Justin, but we made it through no problem. It's fine, so... Catching Alex in a really bad spot, actually. I'm sure he's just going to try to break and let us go. They always do that. It's just going to bail out of it completely in a pretty fast left-hander there. Which is fine, whatever. I'd rather they let me go than park it, but not great positioning selection there, so. Just kind of rolling through these laps here. No hurry, no pressure. 4 laps to go. Lead is about 10 seconds, give or take. We have had a little bit of traffic. Gas pedal still being a little bitch. I don't know what's up with it, but it's whatever. This point, it's just kind of a pest, not going the full throttle and doing some fluctuating. I should have pumped it up and you did a little bit before I started the recording. That usually tends to get everything working a little bit better, at least. Didn't do that for this video recording, so it's fine. There we go. Catch this McLaren here of Combs. The weird similar livery to some of my car's car. It's kind of a twist on the Gulf Racing colors. I mean, it's not really, but it kind of is, orange and blue. Again, you're catching them in a really weird spot. Choosing to fight in weird spots, but we get that one done. No problem. Another car stopped up here. It's like it's Neil from 27. He's going to be right in a weird spot as well. Oh, big slide there for me. Might have towed actually there. John West on pit road after his crash. We saw him over in the sand trap. It looks like Neil might have towed right there. No problem. It's whatever. Just about chipped there in 4th gear. It's fine. Overran turn 1 a little bit for our tire capabilities at this point. I gotta admit, I've been pretty bored of this race. This has not been exciting. There hasn't been any real traffic drama or anything to get me hyped up. I figured it'd be kind of close just based on the queue times, but really kind of hasn't. So I gotta admit, I'm just kind of making laps and running out of interesting things to say. So good thing this isn't like a 45-minute race, but it's all good. All right. Catch a little bit of a bigger group here. There's 3 cars that's up in front of us here in the next couple seconds, so. See if Greg West does more silly, stupid things that he's known for, or if he actually drives normally and like a nice person, so. Got some well-known dummies, honestly, but you know, I won't name call too much. There we go. He's gonna last go nicely. A yellow flag. Kim Berry with a spin here. Off driver's right there, off the last corner. Kind of in a really dangerous spot, honestly. Neil's just now leaving pit road, it looks like, after his tow. So 2 laps to go. Now we're back under 32, so not too much issue there. At least they're gonna let's go in the brake zone for turn 1. Cisco up ahead in 30th, the first of our turn teammates there, along with Challoner and Jimmy Broadbent. So I guess we're all going to finish, all 4 of us, in the top 30 for now, it looks like. So that'd be a positive development for the season. I don't think we've done that yet, where we all finished well where we deserve to, kind of. So probably won't catch them unless they get these other slowed down battling in traffic, which it looks like they kind of are for the moment. Definitely going to catch Susan. There's Jimmy, actually 2 ahead of Cisco there. The 2 sister yellow cars up ahead there. There on the left, and then again on the left, I guess. There they are. Good lift there by Lauren. The last go up the hill in a nice spot. We may catch these guys, it looks like. Actually, yeah, we will. They're pretty slow in this traffic, so probably catch them around start finish line. Lap a couple teammates maybe, and then yeah, so the race here really opened up just a little bit. 11 seconds now is the gap. Of course, they're in some more heavier traffic now here as we go, so. Try to take a little wider turn in there. Oh, a little slide. Probably ruined our exit. Challenge at 2 ahead. So 26, 28, and 30th currently for the other 3 Turner cars. Final lap of the season. Race 6 about to go in the books here today. Trying to look around the outside here of Cisco. Big power slide again. Be able to get that nice exit. Get this one done. To turn 3. That's an easy one, nice and smooth, not a problem. Almost dropped the wheel there, it's all good, nothing to worry about. Alright. A couple more corners here. By Susan. Oh, Susan's gonna jam on the brakes like we've seen many times here. Catch her in a bad spot now, right up at the kink. I'll stay over here in case they decide to jam on brakes. Which they do. Navigate that one, see if we can pull Cisco along with. No, I'm not going to quite be able to fill that hole, so Cisco's going to stay stuck behind Susan there. For Jimmy, he will be the final car, though. If we do get him, we're not going to get by anybody else in this one, so 3 corners left here downhill. Alright, 2 more righter and a lefter, a couple more downshifts, and then 2 to start finish line. We shouldn't be able to dive him from as far back. Give us a big break there. Actually, he's going to lift. He doesn't want to do another lap, so he's going to last go on that last corner, and we will come through to win at Laguna Seca and claim the GT4 championship. So, that's that. Cool, we got it done. We got it done the best way possible. We didn't have to worry about the points margin. We just went out and won the race, and we won every single race of the season. I talked about that we haven't done that yet. I would not have circled this as the car that was going to happen. I would have circled the Mazda. Yeah, wow. A little bit surprised by that, but we'll take it. So, see them there back about 10 seconds. Dave Kamer did get by Nick there. We got a little traffic on those last laps. Only 8 seconds margin there. But again, Nick loses a place at the end, perhaps in some traffic. So another 3rd place for him. So I think he's going to finish 10 points behind, might be that. I think I'm doing my math right there. 10 points back. So fairly close championship. Good for Dave to get a couple more points there going his way. Should finish 3rd in the standings, but we'll check that out. We'll come back to pit road here in our cool down lap and wait for these results to go official. Do a season recap real quick and then look for what's coming up next. So that's a 1x, Justin. Just again, when you do something besides go normal rhythm, you can get corners wrong like that. So held the steering for the same amount of time. We were just going slower with the corner, so it's fine. Come on into pit road here. Very tricky, unique pit road actually, but We're going to be able to make the turn, apparently. No, not with the angle that I'm sitting at, apparently. It's fine. We don't care about pit speeds either, because the season's over. What are they going to do? Penalize us? So it's fine. See how nice we can get to the pit box here from 92 miles an hour. It's pretty good. Take it. So that's that. Yeah, that was poor pit entry by me. Maybe I could have made it force that. Who cares? Wait for results to go official. There they go. So we'll get closed out of this and we'll try again. Pull up the sponsor screens. Thank them one more time. Alright, let's see. Finale's all done. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's check out the final season standings here. So, we do win a championship, 10 points over the leap. Third was Dave Gamer, 21 back, Dale Jr. in fourth, Richard in fifth, 26 back, and then 36 plus, and then over. Tran actually finished seventh, good for him, over a race back, 52 back. So, pretty dominating by us, 94 laps of the season. We led 83 of them. 5x in 6 races, so the first time we've had less than an incident per race, I think. We did win all 6 races. 4 poles, so that's always very nice. Yeah, so that's the GT4 season. That's all wrapped up, so that's been enjoyable and good. And I am proud to now announce that we have been invited to a very special event. The Nürburgring 24 Hours is coming up soon, and we have been invited to be a driver in one of the pre-race, races that happen beforehand. So, yeah, I don't the undercard, I guess. I don't know what you call it really, but the Porsche Cup Series is going to be visiting there. We are going to be in a 911 GT3 Cup car at the Nordschleife combined. So Nürburgring combined. Going to be a daunting race. 2 Q laps is going to be on the card for that one, and a 30-minute race, so a little bit longer race for that. That's going to be a one-off for us. Following that, we've been invited to the GT3 Series, so that's going to be enjoyable. There are going to be 6 races in that championship. We have been invited by the Mercedes racing team. First race takes place over in Belgium at Spa. These races are going to be 45 minutes each, these GT3 races. So Spa over in Belgium. Then Daytona is race number 2. Road America, my home track again, race number 3. Road Atlanta, race number 4. Sebring, race number 5 at the tail end of the year. And then Watkins Glen Boot is race number 6. Again, another kind of pre-race undercard thing, 46 hours of Watkins Glen. So that'll be the full field of GT3 cars. So looking forward to that. But first, we got to turn our attention to the Porsche Cup car, the GT3 Cup car. So the next video you see there will be a one-off at Nürburgring. And then we'll hop into that 6-race GT3 series after that. So that's a wrap on the GT4 season. Moving on up a little bit again. So another championship in the bag. And it's been fun and enjoyable. So if you enjoyed this one and want to see more of the content coming up, make sure you like and subscribe down below. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you all return for the next one. But until then, bye.